My name's Amy Firth and I'm an assistant professor of medicine here at the University of Southern California. My time spent studying stem cells has been nearly 10 years now. I grew up in a tiny village in the northeast of England called Beedlam, surrounded by animals, and my first career choice was actually to be a vet. I ended up going to universities to study pharmacology, to study how to make the drugs to cure those animals. Cystic fibrosis was something that I didn't really know what it was until halfway through my degree in pharmacology. We had a fellow student in the class who we noticed was coughing a lot, and eventually we asked him why, and it turned out that he had cystic fibrosis. And then as part of the final year of our undergraduate, we actually had the opportunity to study respiratory diseases as an option, and cystic fibrosis was a huge part of that course. By the time I finished my degree, I had a very big intrigue into studying cystic fibrosis for my career. I was actually in the right place at the right time when the discovery of induced pluripotent stem cells came around. And by that we mean a cell that has unique properties, that it can replicate in a dish indefinitely, and it can also make any cell in the human body. So this really revolutionized how we could approach human biology, and when this came out I became very excited about it and started to move my research towards utilizing these induced pluripotent stem cells in studying the lung. One of the major areas of research in my lab is to currently look at nonsense mutations in cystic fibrosis. And what we're doing here is we're inserting those nonsense mutations into our stem cell lines by doing gene editing using a new technology called CRISPR. One of the biggest limitations in the field at the moment is obtaining sufficient cells from all people who have cystic fibrosis. By doing this, we're able to generate a lot of cells from each representative of each mutation, and we're now using these to screen for new therapeutic options. And we hopefully will be able to use this to study every person with CF. The other half of the lab is actually looking at how or if it will be possible to transplant a patient's own cells back into their lung to repair the damage that's been caused in the cystic fibrosis lung. I think stem cells really at the moment is one of the most exciting challenges for researchers to be focusing on, and that's what kind of drives my lab is the excitement and the novelty of what we're doing. So I truly hope that in my lifetime we're able to reach a cure for all people with cystic fibrosis. And while there's a long road ahead and we have baby steps to take along the way, I think my lab, we would just celebrate with a huge party.